Hi, welcome to Teaching Moments. I'm Hillary. I have something to show you guys. This is my daughter's kindergarten graduation cap. Isn't it cute? We made it, as you can tell, with a piece of paper on this side and then a piece of cardboard and construction paper, a button, and some ribbon for the tassel. Isn't that fun? And then on the front of the cap, and of course in glitter glue, is her name, written her name. So if you have a kindergarten graduate or preschool graduate and you would like to do some pictures, here's an idea for you. But that wasn't the real thing I wanted to show you. I have something else to show you. This is my daughter's graduation cap from this year. She's graduated from high school. I am so excited for her and I'm so proud of her. I homeschooled her from kindergarten through her senior year, with the exception of a couple of math classes and English classes that she took at the public high school. And we were able to join up with a group in our local area that does graduation for homeschoolers. And she had over 30 people in her graduating class. They were all homeschoolers. And it was a beautiful ceremony. And we've been celebrating for the last couple of weeks now of her graduation and open house. And it's just been quite a time of celebration. And I'm so proud of her. I'm proud of the person that she's become. And I'm proud of the hard work that she's been doing to get through all the school and all this stuff. We put in the time, we did what the state required, we did what the college would want us to do to be able to get her into college, should she ever choose that path. And here we are. And I'm so excited and I'm so proud of her. Do you know what else? I'm proud of me. I am proud of me. I taught her from kindergarten through senior year, like I mentioned, with the exception of a couple of classes. And I'm like, yay, I did it. Like when you first start out homeschooling, you're like, I'm not sure what I'm doing. And oh my gosh. And like every new grade, every new subject, you're like, oh my gosh, now we're in high school. What about this? Or what about middle school? Or how do we, I got one through. I'm so excited. And there is reason to celebrate, because if you're a homeschooling parent, you get it. You know what it's like. You know, like literally, sometimes there's tears and sweat and you put in the time and you pour into the kids. And you know what? It's so well worth it. And all of the stuff with the graduation, they met every month for their senior year, once a month, and they got ready for the ceremony and they became friends and it was so cool. Highly advise you get into that, because that's just a moment that they should mark as something special. You and them both. But yeah, so her schooling wasn't easy, but it was well worth it. And I just wanted to get on here, not to brag about her or me or what we did, but I want to encourage you, because you can do it too. I just know that you can. If you really feel and believe that homeschooling is the best path for your family, I want to be there to encourage you in all that looks like. And I don't know what stage you're in. I don't know if you just started and this is your first year, if you started out in kindergarten, or maybe your kids are in middle school, or maybe you've been schooling for a long time and your child is a sophomore or a junior and you're like, oh my goodness, when am I going to be done schooling this child? I was there last year. I was like, the finish line is so close, yet so far away. I get it. So I just want to encourage everybody, you can do it. And to add to my encouragement of everybody, I want to tell you a little bit of my daughter's story, not for sympathy or a pat on the back or anything like that. I just want to explain to you that we're real people. We are real people just like you doing this thing. And don't forget, I've got 3 other kids I'm homeschooling as well as her. So I might have graduated one. I've got 3 more to go. My youngest is in 4th grade. I'm going to be doing this for a while and I'm happy to be doing it. I'm so excited. So my daughter, when she was a sophomore in high school, she was diagnosed at that time with severe dyslexia. I've known that she had something. I had suspected dyslexia for years. I think it was by 2nd grade. I had suspected she had dyslexia, but I never really looked into it. until she was in middle school, because by then her younger brother was born and he really had it even stronger. He is profound. But I didn't get her tested because I don't always feel like you need an official diagnosis. Sometimes you do, some situations you do, some situations you don't. Everybody's different. But then when she was a sophomore in high school, I also had a custody battle with her father. That was really, really hard. And so because of this custody battle, I decided to get her diagnosed officially with the severe dyslexia, because that was one of my reasons for homeschooling her. And I feel like that is the best avenue for her, is to have those good accommodations, the one-on-one. So I wanted to show that that's the situation of what was going on. We also discovered she has dyscalculia, which made math really hard. Also, during this whole time, if that wasn't enough, her arm was in a cast. Her writing arm was in a cast. And so she had to do all these tests for reading people and math, and then the high school, and her arm's in a cast, and she's going through a custody battle. And wow, it was a lot. And then for me, trying to homeschool the kids, we had trips to lawyers, trips to doctors, trips to counselors, trips to reading specialists. It was crazy. It was a crazy year. But I love the homeschool schedule because it could be flexible, and we could go to all those appointments we needed to go to, and I could still get the schooling done, and I could still school the other kids. And we got through it. We did it. That was a very, very difficult year, but we got through it. And what came of that custody case is that she went to public school for math and some of her English courses in her junior and senior year. That was not our choice. That is not what me or my daughter wanted, but that's what happened. And God was ever so good to us. I can see how it's been a blessing to her and I in some ways, and also to some other people that she had met while she was at school. So both adults and some other students alike. So it has been a blessing. I can hindsight now see some of that, but at any rate, there was some stuff she certainly had to go through. Junior year was COVID, but compared to what she had just been through, it seemed like a breeze, because COVID didn't affect us a whole lot. And I hope that doesn't offend anyone if you have lost someone or your job during COVID. I know it was hard for a lot of people. For us personally, it didn't affect us a lot, except there was no more tennis, no more dance, and my husband would stay home from work and worked at home. But that was all that really changed for us. Then her senior year, she had some health issues that were pretty serious. They were pretty serious, and they were chronic. They lasted almost the entire year. We've been to many doctors. We still don't have a lot of answers, but I'm happy to say that right now she's doing better. Like, she was not able to function properly. It was tough. And again, so thankful for the homeschool schedule, to where I can give her the accommodations she needed and be able to give her as much as school as she could handle at the time. We still need to get in the credit hours. We're so close. Let's get it done, but yet also we can go to the doctor's appointments we need to. She could rest if she needed to, and I would spend that time focusing more on the other children. So it was such a blessing that we were able to homeschool through those times. So I don't know where you're at with life. And first of all, let me just give a shout out to all of you who have children and you are divorced from their other parent and you are homeschooling that child. That is not an easy situation. It's not easy to homeschool anyway. But if you have a child that is in a divorced parent situation and you are homeschooling, it just adds an extra element to not just am I doing it right for the state? Am I doing it right to my child? Am I doing right to making sure they get into college if they choose that path? But also, am I doing right by we should still make sure that our spouse, we're doing right by the other spouse. But I was like, I would be nervous about every move I made because we're divorced, so we didn't have the best relationship. And so anyway, I just want to give a shout out to all you parents out there that are homeschooling your child and you're in a divorce relationship. That is not easy either, but it is possible and it is worth it. And if you feel like that is what the Lord is calling you to do it, then do it. He's going to make a way. And I could not have done all that stuff without the support of my faith in my Lord. And I'm a Christian. I won't be shy about that. I am. I'm so glad I had that support at that time, the support of my friends and my family and my church, and a huge one to my husband. Huge shout out to my husband. He was so big in helping me really figure it all out and just be able to be such a support to me. So those things are important, to have those people around, whether you're going through something hard or not. It's just simply to have some homeschooling support is really good. So shout out to those who have children in a divorce situation in your homeschooling. You can do it. It's awesome. Keep doing it. I'm sure you're doing a great job. But then also, like, I don't know if you have like health situations, financial situations. By the way, there's help through HSLDA for people who are in financial situations, or there's other programs. Not everybody likes HSLDA because it does have more of a Christian tone to it. But there is financial help out there for people who still want to homeschool their children. Try to find those if you're in that kind of a situation. People with health issues, sometimes it's the parent who's teaching them who has the health issues. Other times it's the child. Like, I just want to say, I sympathize with you all. I have compassion with you all on that. But I also just want to encourage you that you can do it. Like, if you really feel like this is the best thing for your family, I really want to support you and stand behind you. You can do it. And some of these curriculums are so awesome that they practically word for word tell you what to say. You just have to be a page ahead of your child. And you got this. You got this. You love your child more than anybody else, more than any teacher ever could. You love your child. And there's great teachers out there. Just saying. Again, I want to be supportive to those who really want to homeschool. I really feel led to do it. Like, nobody loves your child like you do. And nobody knows your child like you do. Okay, so yeah, I just want to encourage you guys, pray about doing what's best for your child and for your family. And especially at the end of the homeschool year. Oh my goodness, like it's just turning May. And again, the end is so close. We're almost done with this school year, but not quite there. I know, I'm still doing the other 3. We're almost done. We're almost done. We've closed up a few books already. We're almost done. Sometimes you just need that extra boost. And I'm just here to say, do it. You can do it. I'm encouraging you. So I have some other videos that I want to do on, like, now that I have graduated 1 through, not saying I know everything. Heavens no, not every kid is the same. But I have learned a few things. And so I'd like to do a video sometime of what I've learned and what I would change and what I would keep the same. But I want to think about it a little bit more before I put that video on. As you probably figured out with the graduation, I've been pretty busy, and that's why I haven't put on a video lately. But we still have a couple more exciting things to go through this month, but then I'll be getting back on and doing some more videos. I've got a list that I want to do for you guys during the summer, give you some ideas and tips and curriculum reviews and all that good stuff. So I just wanted to encourage you today that you can do it from kindergarten through high school. You can do it. And you know what? They really do grow up. They really do. So cherish every moment that you have. I know that's not easy when your kid is crying, throwing a temper tantrum because they don't want to do math. I got it. I understand. I'm with you there. So, but I want to encourage you to do it. You can do it. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's been an encouragement to you. Be sure to click subscribe or the like button, and blessings to you all. Thank you for watching.